It's the Roula and Ryan Show. We are looking for caller 104 for the Taylor
And
toss-up.
I believe we have found caller 104 for the Taylor toss-up, so we can make somebody else a finalist for the Eras Tour when Taylor Swift comes back to Miami. It is airfare paid for, hotel paid for, tickets to the show paid for if you win the grand prize. Let's go to caller 104. Hi, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Is this Chris?
It is Chris, and yes, I am that 104 caller. I am ready for this.
Hey, Chris.
It's a lucky day, Chris, but is it truly lucky? Do you know these three Taylor Swift songs? Let's let you hear them one more time. Here we go.
All right, you're going to have 15 seconds. When we tell you go, it is your time to guess.
Yep, let's go.
Here we
Eric's
go.
going to cue
3,
you, Chris, for the 15 seconds.
2, 1, go.
Wildest Dreams, Nobody, No Crime, and Midnight Rain.
Oh, my God, you got it!
6 seconds. Wow.
Congratulations. You're now in the running.
Woo! Chris, congratulations.
That was awesome.
That was hard.
Wow, you're good.
I only knew Wildest Dreams. I was like, I got no idea.
So when you heard that the first time, you're like, oh,
I got it.
got it in the bag.
Or did a
of cake.
Swiftie help you, Chris? Is there a Swiftie in your life that helped you?
There is a Swiftie in my life that made me.
Who is it? Tell us. Who is that Swiftie?
It is our granddaughter. She's 22.
What's her
You know,
name?
The 22 birthday.
What's her name?
Her name is Allison.
Allison. Oh, my gosh.
like,
So,
when
Chris.
did she text you, or was she next to you, or how did?
She was telling us every day we've got to start listening. Every morning we've got to be on the. Every day if I'm not working, I have to be on the radio so I can hear.
Oh,
Okay, Grandma, these are the three songs. If you make it through, here they are. So how did
that's
this
awesome.
play out? Because is she with you right now?
Yeah, do you know the songs?
No, she lives in Houston. We're in Sugarland.
But you had to know the
Oh,
songs.
So you,
One
just,
$800
you learned the catalog.
No, she tells them.
Oh, yeah. And
Allison
she
told
has
you.
everything. She
Oh, wait,
is
yeah.
more of a Swiftie fan than Travis Kelce.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. That's saying so.
Hey,
so
real
wait,
quick,
explain
what did
to
they
me
call you? What
Hold
did
on,
they- did they call
hold
you?
on,
We're
hold
going to
on,
find out
hold
how
on.
she found out.
Chris, did Allison tell you what the three songs were and said, if you make it through, Grandma, here's the three songs, or you knew the songs? I assume she told you.
I knew one of the songs. She did give me the list.
Oh,
I did,
that's so
I did
awesome.
know the song.
Okay,
Okay.
look, it got
cool.
it though. You are a finalist now, Chris. It could be you, and you better take Allison to Miami to go for the Eras Tour. Y'all go
Not gonna
together. It'll be so
betray your
exciting.
granddaughter.
Hey, Grandpa.
All right, so it was
Wouldn't
Wildest
that be
Dreams.
funny? Oh, sorry, Allie. I'm the winner.
Yeah.
I'm not taking you.
I am going in. Grandpa and I are going by.
Grandpa and I. Is that what they call you? Do they call you Meemaw, Grandma, Grammy, what?
G-Man, G-Pa.
G-Mon, G-Pa.
Jumanji Pa. That seems...
Pa.
Yeah,
Well, whatever you're called, you are awesome.
You're a
That's
winner.
what you are. You're the winner because now you're a finalist for the Eras Tour in Miami with hotel paid, airfare paid, Taylor Swift Eras Tour tickets paid if you win the grand prize. In the meantime, you got $100 to El Tiempo and you get Taylor merch. So congratulations. Enjoy that. Chris, don't go anywhere. We'll put you on hold on the other end. We'll get your information.
What a great
And
grandma.
Allison,
Yeah.
it paid off to tell Grandma the Taylor toss-up songs. Now, the next three wouldn't help Allison because she hasn't heard them yet.
Nope.
We do another Taylor toss-up because we got 4 more chances today. Go to krbe.com to become a VIP insider, and we'll email you the exact times that we do the Taylor toss-up. Now, when do you truly feel like an adult?
Is it when
That's
you
a bit
become
different from
a-
when things get real. When
Is
do
that
things
when you
get
become
real
a-
versus you're adult?
They did a
Jumanji
study.
ball?
They did a study of 4 generations: Boomers, Gen X, Millennials, and Gen Z. And they found that in their experience, adulthood actually starts at the age of. Take a quick guess. What do you think?
30.
Adult,
25.
28.
27.
27.
Because they say you're paying all your bills, you're financially independent, and you're putting responsibilities over having fun. Think
Okay.
about it. Like,
Yeah,
when you're
that's
23,
true.
you're like, I don't care. I'm going to go charge it my credit card.
Right.
and then stuff gets
Right,
real.
Ahmad?
I'm still kind of in that phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Somebody texted
You're
Eric-
aging out of it, though.
Somebody, Eric, texted that 26 is when you feel like an adult because that's when you get kicked off your parents' insurance.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
yeah.
You get kicked off at 26.
It was, well, for me, it was as soon as I was done with college. That's
Okay.
how TRICARE does it.
Yeah, and our policy that we have, I know my daughter's going to turn 25 October 20th, and she's got to get her own insurance.
I thought it was 26.
They told me that she's getting booted off.
No, I guess it depends
My
on
son had to get up when he turned 26. He had to get.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh,
stuff gets
maybe I
real.
get an extra year.
I'll
That'd be
tell
great.
you what, I'm still on that phone bill, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you on the
can do
family
the family plan? Why not? As
Yeah.
long as do you
Even
pay your
Urban's own-
parents
what is
though?
this?
But do you give your parents that amount of money every month to cover it because it's a better rate than you would have?
No,
No.
I'm a child, please.
Oh,
I'm
so
their
the mom and dad
child.
still pay for your phone?
Absolutely. I'm
Wow.
a baby.
You know how
Look
rich
at
I'm going to be
you.
once I
Oh,
get
my
all my
God.
kids off their like watches and And
Oh, yeah.
or like my
It's
son's
just
phone. I still
growing
pay
and
for
growing.
his phone.
Oh, yeah.
What if you just cut it off one day and didn't tell him? How fast is he going to find his mom's phone to call you? What are you doing? Why can't
Are you
and say,
kidding
well,
me?
your mom can pick it up. You're 26 now.
Or just
Or you pick it
you
up.
pick it
You're
up yourself.
26
You're
now.
26.
That would be nice. I have my mom and my daughter on my phone plan. I
A lot
have
of times you
3
get-
phones.
But you can do a certain amount of people and you get a deal and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about my deal. I think that the
But that
last
price-
time I would
yeah.
tell my bill, I go, oh my God, what is happening?
You know what kind of vehicle I could drive for that?
Oh my God. It's
We've
definitely
seen
a car
some of
payment.
yours.
It's definitely a car payment. I think that my mobile bill is a car payment now because between, we have
It's like 2 car
just
payments.
our own personal phones, right? Our own personal watches. And then like we
iPads.
How
Yeah.
much does your phone bill cost? Like a month? Having all
I
these
I'm
don't
too
know
people.
for
ashamed
sure.
to tell you. I'm too ashamed.
I think it's
Too ashamed to tell
$1,000.
you.
Are you kidding me? I have my mom and my daughter and myself, and it's $220.
So I got like 6 people and you got like 10 devices, maybe 12 devices.
Yeah. We also have 6 people and 2 Apple Watches. I don't know how many devices we have because between me and Tassos, how many iPads have we had that we're still
It adds up to
operating?
a little $5 a
but we have
month
to
or
get-
$10 a month.
And the
Yes.
insurance.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's shameful, but it's shocking. But yes, somebody said, I'm a health insurance agent and the age is 26.
26?
Universally.
Yay.
This person said, I'm 27 and I'm married and I'm still on my parents' phone plan.
And you're married?
Get on your own phone plan now. Y'all can get like a couple's deal, I guess.
How's that work? You just hope you don't mention it so your parents don't.
Yeah, they
They forget.
Right?
They
Is that what you guys are
forget.
doing?
Yeah.
You guys are hoping them on?
This
Or-
person says I'm 41 years old and I am still on my mom's phone plan.
Oh
Crying,
my
laughing
God.
emoji faces.
But isn't Kevin on his mom's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He did
is.
say
That's
that.
how
he
you get
said
a
that
phone.
she gets like a senior discount. That's why. Like once you're, and actually, I should think,
I think he
about
pays
that.
her though. I think he.
Does he write her a check every month?
I think
or
he uses the discount.
Venmo her?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because I know Sam does that. Sam is in the other room, but she says she's on the plan, but she just pays it. That's what I was asking Ahmad.
Kevin,
are you on the
Kevin, are
plan,
you on
but you
mom's
you
plan?
pay your mom?
That's how you get the new phone.
Yeah, we had to figure out how I could get a free new phone or kind of free new phone. And my mom was like, hey, they have this promotion where if I get on the 55 and alive plan, then you can get on that with me.
55 alive.
55 and alive.
That's
what it's called.
crazy.
I'm just saying that's something
Yeah.
like what it was. and we all did the math on it. It's like, well, duh.
Yeah.
We can definitely save a
Do you
lot
give
of
her
money. And I do. I pay her $90 every month for a booster and then we also get Netflix out of that.
Hold
That's a
up. You are
good
giving
deal.
me a major idea. Why haven't I thought of this? I mean, why?
That's
why don't I
smart.
go to my mom and be like,
nerd.
hey, mom, I'm going to just transfer
Put it in
We're
her
gonna put it
name.
all in your name, and then we're going to see what it knocks it down to, and I'll just pay it every month. I'll just pay it every month,
And
and
see
it's
if
in
it
your
works.
name.
Nice.
That would really be so smart.
Yeah.
Because, our moms took care of us, our dads take care of us, but we take care of them. Eventually, it comes
Why
back
not?
full circle.
And then you don't want your mom to have to deal with the paperwork or
Yes,
the
totally
company
easy.
or just all she needs to know is how to pick up the dang phone.
You're right.
Take everything out
Forward
of
all
her.
text to me, please. Okay, by the way, Special K, since you're in here, because I know you were getting the Taylor toss-up information for Chris.
Yes, Chris.
Tomorrow's prank call at 7 o'clock and 9:20. You said you're debuting a new character?
Jerry Chambers Ross, Shug.
Oh, my gosh. Jerry Chambers Ross? Well, what's
Yes,
that?
baby.
What's that about?
3 names.
Yes, baby.
Where'd you come up with that?
Jerry Chambers
Why am I
Ross.
talking like this?
Why am I so excited?
I'm so excited.
We had an amazing traffic person the other day, Shug.
Oh yeah, last
Oh,
week.
yeah,
I forgot about it.
yeah.
And I thought, why don't I just take that country twang,
Southern
and
love.
just that Texas twang, and go with it? Something like Adele Gribble's wife, Shug.
Oh, yeah, from King of the Hill.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have a rival church in Righteous Gemstones.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's so funny.
feel
So
like you're gonna make me
Jerry
biscuits and
Chambers
gravy.
Ross.
Jerry Chambers
Is Jerry
Shug.
Chambers Ross a man or a woman?
We don't know.
Oh, okay, like Chris Tangles.
Right.
Chris Tangles and Jerry Chambers Ross are gonna what's the
Duke
word?
it out.
Duke it out in the parking lot over their churches.
Oh, baby Shug, I would never do that.
And then Leviticus Swaggerton's gonna have to call it off.
Yeah.
Leviticus Swaggerton's having a tough time with his prank call this week.
Really?
I keep getting hung up on.
Oh, no.
I don't
Too
know.
over the top.
Yeah, a little bit too over the top. So we'll see if it works out. I'll keep trying that call. But tomorrow is going to be a jury duty from out of state. This poor girl thinks that she missed jury duty. She's off at college in Oklahoma.
And she's got a
And
bad
Jay-
excuse.
Jerry Chambers Ross going to find out if she wants a warrant. Sure,
I just love you gave this person 3 names.
you have to. There's a
You gotta
dash.
call them all. Jerry Chambers Ross.
Chambers Ross.
Were you at Ross shopping when you
Mr.
thought of the
Chambers,
name?
Miss Chambers. It's Chambers Ross.
You know he's at Ross when he did
No,
that.
ma'am. No, No, man.
How'd you
no,
come up
man.
with that?
Ross is a very famous name in the drag community, baby.
Okay.
Ross.
And the Chambers?
We all know a Ross.
We all
There's
know
a
a
county.
Ross, baby.
Is that true?
Mhm.
That's so funny.
It's probably because of Diana Ross, but yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yes,
So Jerry
Christina
Chambers
Ross.
Ross is a new prank call character Special K has come up with tomorrow, 7 o'clock and 9:20. We will hear this girl's excuse to try and get out of her missed jury duty.
Yes, baby,
correct.
should.
Okay. Now coming up next. This is very exciting because there's a new song to Roula's Relationship Roulette, and you remember when we were trying them out.
I like this song.
It's all artificial intelligence driven.
Generated.
I still got to cancel that thing.
Special K went into AI's the computer thing that Eric has, the logarithm.
It costs me $12 a month for this stupid
Are we
thing.
going
it
with the,
came up with a norteño,
the Latin
Roula's
flavor?
Relationship Roulette. Norteño. Just stand by because somebody has asked the question. I think I'm undateable. I don't know. Is it anybody else like me? Yes. So we're asking you to call us at 833-390-KRBE. Do you think you're undateable? Why is that? Answer that question.
I feel like everybody is dateable.
But it's
feel
easy
like-
to feel that way,
But
Eric.
people feel like, oh, I can't because I'm too busy with this, or this.
Are you undateable? Why
Sometimes
is
you
that?
feel like maybe you're too damaged and you can't be dated. So
It's not even damaged, it's about your job,
833-390-KRBE.
something what you're doing.
Projecting over there.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
we're talking
It's not
about
even
that,
projecting.
Deborah.
I'm just telling the truth.
Okay, let's get to the norteño Roula's Relationship Roulette next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
Spin the wheel, find out what's the deal. It's Roula's Relationship Roulette on KRB.
Yeah, baby! A new song
Yeah,
for Roula's
I like
Relationship
that.
Roulette. Thank you, artificial intelligence. That's one good thing you've done so far. Special K went to the website that Eric keeps forgetting to cancel.
Don't do it.
And
It cost me $200
put
already.
in some words, and it spit out some options, and that's the one that we like the best. So
I like that flavor.
Yes, it is Norteño Roula's Relationship Roulette.
And this slated on a hard one, I think.
Yeah.
I brought it up because somebody reached out and said they feel like they're just undateable. You
I
know,
think a lot
we've
of
been
people
saying
feel
for
that
months
way.
that it is brutal to be single with all these dating apps and all these liars out there and fake pictures and fake stats and catfishing and all this stuff is just brutal.
I think sometimes people just give up too. You know, they give up. They feel like, you know, it's got to be me. There's something wrong with me. I'm undateable.
Well, because you feel like you're undateable when you realize that you just don't get asked out because of XYZ reason. Back in the day, I used to think, well, I'm not going to be I'm undateable because I host a radio show in the mornings where we talk about our whole lives. And every time I go on a date, the guy be like, you going to talk about this tomorrow?
Yeah, that would suck.
And I'm like, well, I don't know. Give me something to talk about. Maybe I will. So 833-390-KRBE. Let's get to the phones so we can find out why you feel this way. To tell the girl that reached out to me, she is not alone. Hi, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Tell me your name. I don't see it right there. Hi.
Hi.
You have to look at your. You have to
I
look
know,
on
but
the
it wasn't up.
screen.
It wasn't up, and it's taking too long to
I don't
generate.
Who's this?
Hi, tell me your name if you can hear my voice in your
Elizabeth.
Hey,
Hi,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
So why did you find yourself undateable?
Well, most guys ask me how many kids I have, and they run after they hear 5 kids.
How old are your kids, Elizabeth?
The youngest is 10 next week, and the oldest is 23.
Okay.
Okay, how long have you been single?
Since Harvey.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay. So tell me exactly like the reaction you get, and then is the date quickly ended, or the guy just can't ghost you fast enough after the event, the date
You
comes to a
can see it in
close?
their eyes as soon as you say that. You see,
Usually they tell me even before we go on a date. But I also carry a rare cancer gene, and myself and my son also had cancer, and all 5 kids carried the gene.
Oh, wow.
So I have lots of doctor's appointments. I have a sociopath ex-husband that does not co-parent. He counterparents.
Oh, no.
Oh,
And-
that's the worst.
He got a married woman pregnant while me and my son both had cancer.
Oh,
my
my
And
Lord.
foreclosed our houses and destroyed my business. But I'm also neurodivergent. I have ADHD, and my youngest one was diagnosed with autism 3 weeks ago at Texas Children's. And I work with hospice patients, so I've been told I'm too real. Lots of guys say, I wish I could find somebody real. And I've been told I'm too real because I need somebody with emotional intelligence.
Well, you just haven't found a guy who's
You're too
man
real.
enough.
how old are you?
I'm 44.
Okay, and so you said some guys before the date, they know you have the 5 kids, but why'd they go on the
They
date?
run
if
when they
already-
have 5 kids. Yeah,
Well, I
they
know,
don't
you
even
said-
stick
So
around
before
for
you
anything
even get
else.
to the date, are you on a dating app?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
on
So they probably
most of the dating apps.
Okay.
So they see her and think, oh, she's really pretty. I'm gonna.
And I have 3 degrees, and I'm emotionally intelligent. I work with hospice patients. Everybody's going to get to that point at one point. So
Elizabeth, has anybody ever asked you, like maybe in texting on an app before y'all even get it together in person to see each other, like why do you want to date? How do you have any time? Because it feels like everything you just listed takes a lot of time. And if I was a guy, I'd be like, wow, I'm surprised you have time to date.
I have every other weekend that I don't have
that's
kids.
right. That's right. That's right.
And
Okay, you're
every
right.
other holidays, like the spring break, every other year, Christmas break,
Plus,
every other year.
You get
Yeah,
lonely.
yeah.
It would be nice to have a companion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if I was a
met
dude.
Ryan.
Yeah, go ahead.
I met Ryan and Roula at Texas Children's with my daughter last year when we were there for her cancer screening. But everybody's healthy. And then
God.
I met Sam at Axe Throwing because I'm in Events and Adventures, and I love it. So
Oh, that's fun.
I'm content with being single because I got all my friends, and we do all kinds of fun stuff all over town. So
good.
I have my self-care and me time. So
Well,
That's
you know
great,
what? Don't
Elizabeth.
settle. You sound like a remarkable person. I mean, you've got a lot of difficult, cards that you've been dealt, but my God, you deserve the best.
Unless you're putting yourself out there doing all these
Totally.
things, you'll find somebody when you're not even expecting.
Yeah.
it, I bet.
And I feel like the right person for your life is going to come along at some point.
They will.
And the fact that you're just so open with everything that's going on in your life, hey, that tells you right away who's a runner. Like they're going to run off. Fine, let them
yeah,
run.
I'm
You don't want
very
them to stick around.
transparent.
Yeah.
I'm very transparent. People have told me you tell too much too fast, and I'm like, I don't care. I'd rather pull
Nah.
off the Band-Aid if you're going to run now.
You know what?
Yeah,
You
right there.
should always
Thank
be
you,
you.
Elizabeth.
Don't change for anybody.
We are asking the question, why do you feel like you are undateable? At 833-390-KRBE. Elizabeth, have a great day. We're moving on to Juanito. Hello. Good morning.
Hi,
Hi.
Good morning.
What's going on with you, Juanito?
man. They say I work too much, and I know everybody in Houston. So every bar I go to, I run into somebody I know, and they always think, "Oh, you're cheating with that girl."
What?
Like, oh, I just know her from. Yep, that's what everyone says.
Wait,
Wait a
why
second,
do they
wait a
think?
second.
Why do they think you're cheating with a
married?
girl?
Nah, man, because I focused on my career, and now I got a good job.
Hold on, I'm lost.
Nice.
I'm lost. You're
All right,
telling
so
me
basically,
you think,
every time I go out,
okay.
I run into somebody I know.
Okay.
But
When
every
you
time.
go out on a date, you mean? When you're on a
Yep.
date,
Yep.
you see somebody that knows you, and the person says hi to you, and the girl that you're on the date with thinks that you have somebody else in your life.
Yep. Yep. That's
Interesting.
exactly what.
So you know a lot of women.
Because I'm very friendly. I'm friendly. I'm a friendly person. Because I used to drink a lot, but now I don't drink. I'm sober, but I used to drink a lot, so I know a lot of people.
So you were a barfly. You'd hop around club to
Yep.
club, bar
Have you
to
ever
bar.
thought about going to a different area?
Yeah, changing up your
The same.
geographical
Oh, man, it doesn't
location.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Only
he's
place
saying
me to
that
drink.
He's worldwide.
he got around. You got
Well,
around in your day,
So
right?
are you saying you just get a
Yep.
string of first dates? You just have a string of
Yep.
first dates, and that's what makes you undateable because they run
Yep.
off because they think you're
Yeah.
messing around on somebody that they don't know about.
But when the people come
Yep.
up to you, they just say, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, as long as
Yep,
they're kissing
that's it.
you.
Yeah, like why didn't you call me?
Oh, yeah, that'd be bad.
Where have you been? Our baby hasn't had formula in 3 weeks. Give me my child support payment.
Have you ever
No,
thought
no,
about,
no.
have you ever thought
No,
about going
wait.
outside of your comfort zone? Maybe try some different activities that don't involve going to a bar or a club.
No, I don't go to bars anymore. Like
Okay.
I go to other places too, but I always run to somebody I know.
Oh,
Now, did you say that you were always on call? What's your job?
Yep. I'm project manager, so I got
Okay.
in case I got construction works. Construction.
how
is
much do you
every
work
time.
a week? Do you is it like a lot of hours?
It's kind of hours, probably 50 hours, 50, 60 hours a week.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's a
weird that
lot.
you run into that many people. That,
Yeah.
And here's my thing. What kind of girls are you picking to go out with that are that jealous every single time?
Yeah, there's- yeah.
On the first
I don't know,
date,
'cause it's-
multiple times over, these girls are like, nah, I'm ditching out on you. You have a double life.
insecure.
Yeah, that's what they think. And well, it's because me, I work hard for everything I got, so I got. I'm into customizing cars, and they think I have money. I'm like, no, that's where my money goes to.
Oh, okay. So they just basically think you're a player.
And Juanita,
Yep,
have you ever
that's
been
it.
married or do you have children?
Nope. And I got all my finances in check, but I still can't find somebody.
Can I ask how old you are, Juanito?
34.
34.
Would you ever date somebody with 5 kids?
Prime time.
Yeah.
We know a lady's got 5 kids, but she's got her weekends free every other weekend. And hang out with her. She's not going to think you're married because she just heard you on the Roula and Ryan show. Hold on. Thursday morning hookup here on the Roula and Ryan show.
my gosh.
Juanito and Elizabeth.
That's strange.
We're going to have some love matching.
It sounds
there.
to me like
This is like a small
he went out
town.
a lot.
This is Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas is the biggest small little town. It is true. You run into a lot of people. You know, if you're going to like
I
the
think you run
bars
into
and
when you're doing
clubs.
something bad.
We have to continue on because hold on, let me see if Maria can. Maria, can you hold on a second? Are you there? Can you hear me? It's Roula. Hi.
Hi, how are
Hi.
you?
Give me a minute because we got to go to break because I'm getting
Well,
the
we're gonna
wave
come
off.
right back.
I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't go to break.
Oh, okay.
We have a couple of important words from our sponsors, Maria, and then we'll come back and find out.
We've never said it. Now, some important messages from our sponsors.
We'll be back in 2 and 2.
In 2 and 2. So Maria and Jen, hang on. We want to find out why you feel like you are undateable next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE. I love it.
Back to Roula and Ryan.
All right, my friends, we usually do Scoop here, brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas, but we are continuing with calls because we have people standing by at 833-390-KRBE telling us why they feel like they are undateable. It is hard enough to be
a sad
single
feeling.
in 2024. It is a confusing time on apps and all the places that you meet people digitally. You don't really know what you're getting. Even if you talk to them on the phone old school, you don't know if they're lying to you when they get to the dates.
Catfishing.
Plus
And
you're busy.
catfishing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's wearing a hat all the time, but he's really bald.
So,
As you get older, too, then, you've been through a divorce, most likely.
yeah,
Yeah.
you've got some kids
Kids.
that you have to like.
But I'm telling you, there's hope for everybody. There really is.
Maria is up next at 833-390-KRBE. Hi, Maria. Tell us why you think you're undateable.
Because I'm always working, and I have a 3-year-old, I'm not a 4-year-old with autism, and he also has a genetic disorder, and he has a lot of appointments.
Okay. How long have you been single, Maria?
For about since 2021,
Okay.
Okay.
And
for about 3 years.
where are you meeting?
But
Like,
tell,
tell,
there's a lot of drama.
Are you on dating apps by any chance?
I'm on one dating app, but I never get on it because you never know if people like can be married or
Right.
to be like.
So you're fearful.
tell me what happens, Maria, when you to deem yourself undateable means you've had enough dates where somebody do they ghost you after the first date, or do they actually tell you, look, you
And that's
have
why
a
they're
lot
doing
going
it?
on, and that's why I just can't be with you, or are you just not getting any dates at all? Like what part of that it applies to you?
I was talking to this guy, but he was actually like a scammer. He we were talking, and then he's like, "Oh, I need $1,000 because my daughter's sick. I need $4,000."
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
As soon as
no.
the guy asks for money,
Gross.
hit eject.
So how did you meet that guy? How'd you meet that guy, Maria?
Through a dating app because he was acting that like normal,
Yeah.
and then
A
all
Tinder
of a sudden
swindler.
he started asking for money. One day, 1 week his daughter was sick. The next week his mom was dying.
Oh, God.
So hold on, I'm curious to know, what did he do when you called him out? He just disappeared?
Yeah, he didn't answer it. He didn't respond back. I
Yeah.
called him out, and he just ghosted me. I'm like, you can go.
Once they know. Yeah, once they know they're not getting anything, they'll disappear.
Say again?
The same thing happened to my mom. I told my mom was sending some guy some money. I'm like, what are you doing to him? Cards. I'm like, and I called him out, and he deleted all his social medias because I called him out for my mom.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't.
There's so
tough.
many people out there.
Can
that
I
are just
ask you?
looking
I
to
mean,
scam
like, I don't
someone
know anything about
crazy.
dating apps. I've never been on one. Are there filters like where you can, or, like, hey, I'm only looking, because I'm got children. I mean, can you point this stuff out in advance?
Or would you pick somebody that
yeah.
has kids like you, so maybe you can relate? Or like, what kind of filter choices do you have on dating apps?
So you can put what you're looking for. You're looking to date, or you're looking to have like make friends and have conversations. And if you have children, what religion you follow, or
So you're fearful that everybody's got a motive, and that's why you don't like the apps.
I don't blame you
Yeah.
if the guy was doing that
Well, I
to
would
you.
say if I got scammed, I would be shy also about it.
I've only had I'm 43 and I've only had 3 serious relationships, and all 3 of them I've been cheated on. So I really don't trust like a man that says, "Oh, I love you," but then when you try to call him or like engage with him or hang out with him, they're like, "Oh, I'm busy. I'm visiting my family. I'm busy. with my."
That's so
So it's
tough
kind of
out
like
there.
a red flag.
I think that I want to point something out as well, because you're the second caller that said you have a child that is
Special needs.
special needs, and it sounds like there's like doctor's appointments, like with Elizabeth's stories, lots of doctor's appointments, all that. But I think just in general, just having children whether they have special needs or not.
Well, the kids always have to come first. You have to put their safety and their concerns first.
But I don't want people saying it like, well, I'm undateable because I have a child who's autistic.
there's
Some people are just
great
undateable
guys.
because they have kids.
Yeah.
You got a kid? I don't want you. You know what I mean? Like, and like, Elizabeth's got 5 kids. Some guys are like, okay, one kid's good. Oh, you have 2 kids? No. You have 3 kids? No. I mean, the same thing with girls, too.
Some men don't mind. Look,
But
when I started dating my now fiance, I knew that she was a mother of 2. I fell in love with her because of her values and because that she was a mom and the way she parented. That was like an attraction for me. So there are men out there that are not deterred by that.
I didn't know she's got kids.
How many kids
I
you
didn't know that.
Yeah, she's got 2.
How are they older?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't talk about. I try and keep things private. Like I only talk about things that we're allowed to talk about.
So you're
like
gonna be a
we
stepdad,
map it out.
Oh, stepdad.
Stepdaddy. Fence daddy is when he's stepdaddy.
Give
We
allowances.
got a new neighbor. Ryan. Where's Sam?
Now I'm fence daddy. I'm everything
Fence
daddy.
silver daddy, step daddy, step silver,
And
fence daddy.
I pay a lot of money not to be silver. So
Orange daddy or whatever. With the camera
it's
lights.
not orange. It's the damn lights in here.
These are bad lights. Irvin, give us some lights, please.
Yeah.
Jane's
I got a
up
red
next.
light beaming
make us
down
look
on me.
better.
Yeah, of course it
Jane's
looks like
up
I got
next.
orange hair.
What that lights.
Why are you
dinosaur
undateable?
uses.
833-390-KRVE. Hi, Jane. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So you're joining our conversation coming from Roula's Relationship Roulette. Somebody reached out and said, I'm just totally undateable. I just don't think I'll ever meet anybody. And I said, and I must be the only one. And I said, there's no way you're the only one. I used to feel like I was undateable. I'll prove it to you. We'll take some calls. Tell us why you feel like you're undateable.
I'm not sure why, because I haven't been out. Like some guy asked me out, and I have a one dinner or one lunch, and after that, it's just like no communication anymore. I was just like, why?
Where'd you meet him?
Yeah, I had a kid. I work at a restaurant.
Let's try and figure this out.
Okay, so tell me, I think you're on speakerphone now, and it's going to throw me
Yeah,
off
I'm
because
having a hard
the
time.
wind in your...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was driving go to work.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Well, I hate to ask you.
No. Be
Yeah,
safe.
let's be safe.
Okay, so
trying to figure out why she would.
you said you have a child. How old is your child?
My kid is 9 years old.
9 years
I had 2. Another one is not living in the United States. Basically, she don't want to come over. So
How old is that
I
child?
came over here. That's 22.
And where's she
from?
going?
Yeah, where are you from?
It's in China.
Okay, China.
Okay.
So, do you have a husband or an ex-husband who co-parents with you, or an ex-partner? So you have your kids, your son, every other week. I mean, your child every other week.
No, my husband passed away last year.
Oh, I'm sorry about
I'm so
that.
sorry for your loss.
So now you're trying to put yourself out there, and you feel like you're undateable. Why?
Do you lead with that part?
I don't know. A lot of people say, "Oh, you widow? Are you so young?" I don't choose to be this way. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
You
This
choose
is
to
what
be a
life
widow.
chose for you. Do you feel like you're ready though, or are you still grieving?
I'm kind of like get over, kind of like not, but I really sometimes for my daughter, she's sometimes upset because she's a gymnast. Sometimes we go to competition, there was nobody cheer for her, so
How did your husband pass away, Jane? Just curious.
it's cancer.
I'm so sorry. So your daughter is 9. You lost your husband a year ago. You're trying to put yourself out there just maybe to find some companionship.
I'm thinking like Ryan said, maybe guys can sense that he was the love of your life, and you're still not over him, and they're probably like, you know what, she's not ready yet.
And there's no hurry.
And they don't
It's
wanna-
not a race.
People are deciding for you that you need
but maybe
to
by
not date
projecting
yet.
when they talk, and they can. Do you talk about your husband? Your husband?
Yeah, I talk about my husband too, but I can't get him out of my life. We've been married 11 years or so.
No. Nobody's asking you to do that.
Never do that.
You should carry him in your heart to the day you die.
I think a lot of guys think that when they hear you talk about him, because
They feel like maybe you're not ready right now.
And
You hear
actually,
pain in your voice.
Let me say something to you, Jane. I think a lot of people, men or women, if they date somebody who lost a spouse, it is almost impossible to compete with a ghost. And I know that sounds harsh, but that's what in their minds, they're competing with his spirit. They're competing with him, whatever he was. No matter how much he got on your nerves in life when y'all were married those 11 years, you don't remember that stuff when they pass away. You just remember like the man you loved and the father of your child is gone. And I mean, your heart is broken. And they're thinking there's no way he's on such a pedestal. They are deciding for you that they're not going to date you because you're not ready for this. That's unfortunate because if you feel like you are ready because you want to just have somebody fill your time space so that you aren't alone. And
that's
you just
a question
have a
only
friend.
she can answer. Yeah. You need to ask yourself that question.
She's
Am I ready?
By going out, Ryan. She's the one that's going out. Nobody's forcing her to go out. She's calling because she went out. And anyway, Jane, I'm so sorry for you. I'm
so your daughter has nobody there to cheer her on too.
When she goes to competition.
It's so hard being that age and
well, because I'm assuming Jane says you were working and she has some competitions where you and your husband would kind of trade off. Is that why you're not there?
We always been together. It doesn't matter where we go. So right now it's like just me and my daughter.
What's the name of the place?
Bo's Place?
Yeah, Bo's Place.
Have you heard of Bo's Place, Jane?
No.
It's a great organization.
It was conceived from a family who lost their child. And when somebody in your family dies, whether it's the husband, the wife, the brother, the sister, everybody grieves differently because you lost a sibling, you lost your mom, you lost your dad. So they have therapy for the widow and the widower, and they also have therapy for the children left behind, whether it's their sibling that passed away or their parent that passed away. And it is a Houston organization that you could reach out to.
Their number,
they can help you and your daughter.
We'll get you off air too, and we'll give you that number too.
I'd like to give it to everybody now. If you're grieving, it's 713-942-8339. Bo's Place is a fantastic organization. I've been a part of their fundraisers for the last 3 years. Once again, that's 713-942-8339.
So somebody also texted just to give you some hope. I will take her on a date. I'm not competing with him. I will try not to take his place. Hold on, we'll get your number.
There's a lot of good people. I know
Don't go anywhere, Jane. Don't go anywhere. Hold on.
Roula, Eric, you say that dating is very difficult, and it is difficult out there, but there are always good people, too. Yep. There's always somebody out there.
The problem is those bad ones really stick out in your...
It makes people cautious because you're right. There are a lot of predators. They spot weaknesses, and they go in and they take advantage of that.
Yep.
I mean, these people she really struck a chord. All these texts are like, I am so heartbroken for Jane.
Yeah.
I'm so you can hear it in her voice. Oh, Jane, you got a whole Roula and Ryan show family is rallying around you, giving you a big hug. Check in with us, let us know what's happening. Hang on the line off the air. We'll get your number.
We'll talk to you off the air.
And talk to you. But anybody who struggles with that, oh, God.
And by the way, Bo's Place is fantastic because it's not just, it could be anybody who is affected by a passing. So if you're still like just grieving and it doesn't have to be a family member, you can call Bo's Place. It's a great organization.
And nobody can tell you when it's time for you to go dating. If she wants to find somebody,
that's
her decision.
And you want to date with somebody who lost their mate a year ago and you're like, well, you're not ready to date. That's not you.
And if the guy can't handle
it,
it,
3 months after, it could
then that's his loss.
10 years.
And it's not about finding a new love. It's maybe like you need to fill that space because think of how empty the space is in your house when your spouse is gone.
Mm-hmm.
People need to escape it. They're like, I can't.
I wonder how many people decide to move. Like that.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different.
It's just so
world.
painful seeing that.
You can't move your whole life when your kids have built their social circle.
And then if you do,
are
you going to move if all of a sudden his family lives here still, and you got kids? You don't want to take them uproot
from their grandparents.
They lost their son. And all of a sudden they're going to lose their grandchild because you want to move to New York.
Oh, man.
That's tough,
well,
too.
go to the listener line if you have any thoughts or comments on that. 713-278-VENT. Coming up next. You missed what happened on Roula and Ryan's Roses today. My goodness, so many people had their different theories. And even after it was revealed what happened, they had even more theories. You'll hear it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.